Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture for December 7th of 2024 is titled Rocket Engine Fireplace. So what do we see here? Well, this is an image and actually just a frame from the video done by NASA. And if you actually want to watch the video, the link to the original web page is there in the description here of this podcast. And you can also then go to the link within the explanation there, which will actually take you to the video. Now, the frame here is showing the engines of the Artemis I rocket mission, and that did launch to the moon a couple of years ago, and actually was an experimental test to go around the moon and back again. Now this time it was done without a crew. However, the next mission, the Artemis II, is then to take astronauts around the moon again as well. So it'll be the similar mission, and then we'll take the astronauts there to the moon and back, but not actually landing on the moon, which is scheduled for a future mission later on in several years. Now here the video is just kind of put together to show the engines there within a fireplace. So it's a combination of two things. First of all, the Artemis I rocket engines, including the solid fuel boosters off to the sides there. And those sounds will in the video will have been toned down so you can actually hear also the crackling of the fireplace. So kind of putting all of this together as something that you can put on your screen to watch as a very relaxing way to watch this in a little bit of a different take on the regular cozy crackling fireplace that is sometimes used. Now, if you're wondering why the video is not actually being played here, the link to the NASA one will actually run a couple of hours. So you can put it on and just let it run for that period of time. So we're not playing it here specifically for that reason. We certainly don't want a 2-hour podcast of you watching the same thing here. So, but it is a chance to again to see that and get a little bit of a different take on the fireplace videos that are often used. Now the second Artemis mission, the Artemis II, is scheduled to take place no earlier than this next fall. So sometime late next year, although it may be pushed off into 2026 or later, depending on testing and how everything goes. But it is something to look forward to that astronauts will be returning to the moon for the first time since December of 1972, when the Apollo 17 mission left the moon. So while this next mission will not actually land astronauts on the moon, it will take humans back to the moon for the first time in over 50 years. So that was our picture of the day for December 7th of 2024. It was titled Rocket Engine Fireplace. We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture, previewed to be at Saturn's North Pole. So we'll see what that is about tomorrow. And until then, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in class.